Hey people, Swamp here, and welcome to episode 47 of Danganronpa. Last time we did some investigating and I had audio issues. I swear I thought I passed these audio issues, but hopefully everything's good. I've restarted my computer and everything should work out. Anyways, let's just move on to the rec room. Why am I even doing that? I can just warp back to the rec room. I'm just going to do that. I'm going to warp back. Come on, let's warp back to the rec room. Okay, rec room work, go. And let's go in.
Hey.
Okay, hopefully everything's working out. So, Makoto, how's your investigation going? I told Kyoko what Toko and Hiro told me.
I see.
Go along with Byakuya. They both are planning we didn't go see her. But it's all too convenient. Someone must be lying. Someone's lying?
Anyway.
Well, I've made some progress of my own. Check her body, the shelf full of magazines, and the Monokuma bottles. These three things have real new clues. You'd do well to look them over one more time. Okay. Let's do that. Kyoko said the magazine shelf is having a clue of some kind. Clue. Huh, this magazine's upside down. Did someone put it that way on accident?
Hey.
If something catches your eye, it's important for you to explore that in detail, don't you think? Yeah, you're right. I hooked up the inverted magazine and flipped through it. This is... on one of the pages near the center of the magazine, a word has been written in blood, in bold, bloody letters. It says Toko. Could this be a dying message?
Correct.
Then it would appear you found it. Kyoko, is this...
So...
It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it. A dying message.
However...
But really, isn't that kind of weird considering that what blood would have been used? I mean, I don't think that really, in the state she was in, I don't think that Sakura, she dipped her finger in the blood puke and then wrote it out. But just to be clear, I am not the one who put it back upside down. It was always like that when I found it a little while ago. I made sure to put it back exactly as I found it, but if any of the others who might come looking.
Hey, that says Toko, right?
Yeah, it looks like it. Witch hunt begins!
What the heck? Then she's the killer, right?
Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet.
It's settled, she's the killer for sure.
That's what he said last case about Hiro, and you saw what happened. That's conclusive evidence, right?
You're the corner of the killer.
I can see why you think that, but it just seems too easy. If anything, it makes me a little more suspicious. The dying magazine message has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Yes, where basically the magazine's open, then closed, and put back, really. Let's check the bottles. I think Kyoko said she found a new clue ball in the Monokuma bottles. Something new.
Hey.
So, did you figure it out? There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. Pay careful attention and you're sure to find it. They're all chess pieces. The correlation? They're all chess pieces. Hey Kyoko, can't you tell me what it is?
So...
I don't mind guiding you towards the clues, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come to their own conclusion, so that everyone may have confidence in the outcome. And it's not just because you don't trust me, right? She's still busy, you Makoto! No answer! Just look at those eyes. Those are the eyes that say, I can throw you farther than I can trust you. I do trust you to a degree. Otherwise, I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. Only to a degree. Monokuma Bottle has been updated to the notebook section. Actually, there's one other thing about the Monokuma Bottles that's bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right? Who's gonna kill you, Makoto? An experiment?
Anyway...
Can you gather up all the pieces of the broken Monokuma Bottle? Try to get the small pieces, too. Are you sure it's okay to mess with the crime scene like that?
That doesn't matter.
I've already done that thorough investigation, so it's fine. And that obnoxious Byakuya's not here, so...
So then...
Anyways, I need to get something from the chem lab. While I'm gone, try to gather up all the glass. With that, Kyoko left the room. I really don't know what this is about, but what choice do I have? I'd better just do it. I took up the broom and the dustpan and got to work, collecting all the broken bottle pieces. And just as I finished up, sorry to keep you waiting.
So then...
Is everything ready? Then let's get to work. So, what kind of experiment are we doing?
In other words...
Well, I got a scale from the chem lab. We're going to use it to compare weights. Compare the weights of what? Oh, because the bottles should have the exact same weight as the Monokuma bottles. Yeah, the pieces of glass you collected, and one of the Monokuma bottle that's still intact. Why do you want to do it? To see if they're the same bottle. That's why this experiment don't make sense when it's all done.
Listen.
First, let's compare the weight of the two normal Monokuma bottles. About the same. It's
In
balanced,
other words,
which means each Monokuma bottle is about the same, which makes sense. The Monokuma figure inside are basically the same, and nothing else could really affect the
so
weight.
then,
Now, here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you picked up on one side of the scale. Now, what might we expect to see? Well, your roll should be that weigh the exact same. Either they'll balance out, or the pieces I thought will be lighter. I never have to get them all, but there's a chance I could have missed some here and
so
there.
then,
Okay, then let's give it a try. Huh? The broken pieces are heavier? How is that possible?
I knew it.
Just like that.
In
What?
other words,
The results of our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles puts it all together.
Hey.
I believe we will arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. So, what do you think? It's all on you. The experiment is batted. According to Yoko, there's still something to be discovered about Sakura's body.
just a second.
Just staring off into space isn't going to help you figure out anything. Well, yeah, but I know,
Hey.
but don't you think you might need to actually examine the body?
Whew.
There's no getting around it. Unlike me, Kyoko didn't recoil at the thought of touching a dead body. She was completely unemotional. It's the kind of thing I've grown perversely used to. Although there are still some times. I can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to
It's
it.
true.
That's totally normal. Then how can you...
So,
I imagine it's because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past. You're not making yourself look any better, you know. What? Sorry, never mind.
hey,
More importantly, look here. Her shoes?
Correct.
Yeah, like I figured. She was the one who stepped through that yellow powder. Yeah, it really turns out.
I see.
Yeah, powder is clue number 1. Yellow powder's bad.
Hey,
Next to the wound of her head, look
it's
carefully.
true.
Actually, I can tell you that it's incredibly difficult to spot, so let me explain.
It would
It
seem...
appears that she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead received 2 blows to the head. 2 blows.
Indeed.
Interesting, wouldn't you say? And there's one more interesting thing.
Correct.
Both of her hands were spotless. There's absolutely no traces of blood on either one.
It's true.
So that's what I learned from examining her body in detail. Kyoko's examination study is added to the true bullet section. I can't believe she was able to learn all that just by looking at her body. I think that anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that off. Wow, that was a fast investigation. Really fast.
Whoops! He had caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake.
I know the feeling, Monokuma.
Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I?
Well, no one's stopping you.
Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right?
Wow, that was a fast investigation.
Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
It's already time, but the mystery of the locked room is still only half solved. At this point, whatever happens, we'll have to have it in the class trial. No, whatever happens, I have to make something happen. Whoa, we're certainly gonna have plenty of room in the elevator. Marco made his announcement, and everyone began to meet up, one after another. And then...
The ultimate martial artist! A locked room murder mystery!
What?
What the hell?
Oh, I just recently discovered the power of emoticons! Like, no matter how awful something is, if you toss in that smiley face, it turns positive!
Yes,
For
indeed.
example, you're at a picnic and you find a dead body! Laughing!
That's just plain creepy.
Well,
And how do about the reverse? No matter how great something is, if you put sad face, it makes it look super negative!
yes,
For
indeed.
example, do you have 100 friends?
That's right! That does make it seem sad!
I can't wait.
Now
I
then,
can't
please
wait.
go to the elevator! I'll see you all down there!
What the hell was that? I don't get it.
Just the worst.
I don't get you guys! How can you act so casual to murder someone?
Don't look
I
at
don't
me!
think I'm acting casual.
Don't be mean!
I didn't murder anyone.
Yeah, I'm
Completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer? What the heck? You are a murderer, Toko. Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough. Because there can be no doubt one of us is the culprit. The killer, the one that murdered Sakura. She was stronger than anyone I know. But the thing is this. She had to be moved to that seat. And judging by the position she's saying it and that grin on her face, it seems like she was the one to do it. And yet someone killed her. suicide work in this whole ordeal. And that person is here. That person is one of us. Let's go! Come on, it's time for an end to this. I made my way towards the elevator, but with each step I took, I felt like I was moving further and further away from my goal. I could feel a chilling fear running through me, trying to make me rot from the inside out. No matter how many times I go through this, it never gets any easier. We climbed into our steel prison in total silence. And we watched the doors close, and felt it begin its sinister descent. The elevator lowered, uttering its all too familiar clunking sounds. It felt lower and lower, and as suddenly as always, the ride was over. The doors opened once again.
Just the six of you? Huh? Really? That's so cute! You must be so lonely. You say that it's like it's not your fault. We're all like, that's left. I wonder, will the class trial end with one less classmate again, or will your school let them do it incompletely?
Now then.
What the? Why is there a menorah? Why is there some random menorah on the screen? Oh, there's a menorah candelabras. It's a why menorahs? A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate, a deadly class trial. Okay, no, I'm not saving the game. Okay, open the handbook. I don't think I got any new skills. I'm going to double check. I'm set. I want new skills. Damn it. Okay, let's finish the preparations. Trial. All rise.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, where to begin?
We already know who did it.
Whoa! Deja vu!
The one who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
Idiot.
Man, Byakuya, he does not get phased.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah! I'd never kill someone, no way!
And like he could take on Sakura.
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
Hina seems really sure about one of the three of them is the killer. She must have some reason for believing that. Oh, it looks like she's gonna be our rapid fire for this time. From the guess of it. Make your argument. Her account.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
That's low. That's about as low as you can get.
Okay. Specifically. I mentioned she said before. Okay.
It was one of you.
Yeah, I just want to make sure.
And what reason did...
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
Oh, come on!
That's low.
I
That's
swear,
about as low as you...
Okay, let's do this. Let's do this.
It was one of you. One of you.
And what reason do you have?
Because you all had a
I'm not
you
even
hated
silencer.
her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
Yeah, okay, got it.
No, that's wrong.
Told you. Just break. I knew it was this. I was trying to target it. Break.
Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Yeah, and that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it. One of those three killed her.
I can't disagree with Hina. There's a good reason to suspect all three of them. Then does that mean one did it? Make your argument. Pocket trash.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all
Pocket
three of them,
trash.
there's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here. I never saw her.
Pocket trash!
No, that's wrong.
We have pocket trash!
Hiro, when we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember? It was white with red polka dots.
What's that got to do with anything?
Red polka dots?
Oh, now he is gonna really jump on the blame Hiro train again.
That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
No, it's...
No. Her wrapper was still on the floor.
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy. So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura! It's the only explanation.
No, it's not.
Well, I mean... Yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
When? When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was... when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
What Hiro said can't be right, because Sakura could have only gotten the candy after the incident in the nurse's office. We all know that is because Sakura loved candy too much to share. Hiro got the candy from Hina when Sakura got the candy.
I got it! I'm not sure about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office. So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it! I mean, what I meant was, oh, that's right! I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
Why the sudden hostility?
But we just talked, that's all! I didn't do anything, you gotta believe me!
Trust me, I do believe you, Hiro. You could kill a fly.
Suspicious.
You're acting incredibly suspicious!
That is actually a fair statement. Toad was always suspicious.
It's not just normal hostility! You're the real culprit! I even have proof!
Proof? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about her shining message.
What would a shiny message even be?
At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood, right? It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
See? See? Toko did it!
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
You just don't know when you're beat, do ya?
Hiro, hold on. When did you see that dying message of hers?
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime.
True.
So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Huh, hold on. When Kyoko found the magazine in the Young Bus, it was on the magazine shelf.
I got it! Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense!
There's definitely something strange about it. Kyoko found the dying message during the investigation, in which case, it definitely contradicts what Hiro told us. Make your argument. The magazine dying message.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Okay. He said he saw the dying message when he first found the body, but at the time, where was the magazine?
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out,
I saw.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Okay, I believe I'm going to need the flashlight.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message.
Come on, baby, come on.
When Ogre's body was discovered.
No! And so it begins.
Shoot.
Oh, come on.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message.
Okay.
It was only after the investigation had begun.
Okay.
I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
He said he saw the dying message when he first saw the body. But at the same time, where was the magazine? Yeah, on the shelf.
I can tell you exactly when I found the... When Ogre's body was discovered.
Boom! Okay, there we go.
No, that's wrong.
That one was actually not as bad as the other ones. Oh, that case 3. Never forget about it. This was at least more
When Sakura's
stable.
body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby. That's where Kyoko found it. After we'd begun the investigation. And you weren't at the murder scene. So there's no way you could have seen it then. Tell us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the message?
Hold on. You're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it? All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is. Toko!
I don't even know where to begin with that one.
He's just trying to confuse us.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message. 100%, without a doubt, she wrote it. And this is me talking, so you know it's true.
But I doubt? No, I actually do doubt it. There's no way Sakura wrote that message. The more of truth. Okay, he's the guy.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap.
Oh my gosh.
The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap.
Oh my god, I'm playing Hiro in this sort of thing. Okay, final strike.
Show me the proof.
Boom.
Prove it?
Yeah! I get better and better at these.
I'm completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message. Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. But both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Say what?
Then, who did write it?
Okay,
Hiro
we'll
could
find out.
very well have written it himself. That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Yeah, that's exactly what
Oh
happened.
my gosh. Hiro found the body. He didn't kill her, he found the body and decided to blame Toko.
He admits it.
I figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Simple, to blame Toko.
Because I killed her!
Is this for real? You're admitting to kill her? Is this
Please,
real?
Just let me explain what happened.
Then this was a fast trial.
I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
And when I got there...
Sorry, but do you mind waiting? I asked a couple other people to meet as well.
Okay.
Would you like a piece of candy? It might help give you some energy.
Oh, sure, thanks.
And that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence. Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
This is it. I'm going to end it today.
She killed herself.
I'm going to end everything.
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape. So of course I freaked out, and then...
Oh my...
I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head. I hit her from behind, before she had any idea what was happening.
No, I heard it. It didn't even phase her.
Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that. Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed. So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
Okay, well, we'll see what they do in the next episode, because I think now's a good time to end things off. Anyways, I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer, and I hope you come back for the next one. If you like the video, like, comment, share, do whatever that you want. And with that, I will see you later. Bye.